it's your boy Pat, and we's back with another reaction. Yes, sir. Alright, so for this one's got a bit of a backstory, so check me out. Basically, like, let me start off with this. And this journey of life, uh, heaven is the end goal. Heaven is the end goal. But we all have, what I'm saying, things we wouldn't mind, if they came, God, blessed to have them if they did come. So my dream car started off as a Ferrari Roma. For those that aren't familiar, it's a fine piece of machinery. It's fresh. But lately I've been looking at the Sf90, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I have a new dream whip. The Sf90 goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, the Sf90 is tough. But then recently, I heard about the Ferrari 295, and that one looks crazy. So now I'm stuck between that one and the Sf90. But luckily for today's video, I was able to find a video with both of them, and so we're gonna react to that and see which is the ultimate dream car, the one that we'd be blessed to even. In fact, we'd be blessed to even be in any of them. If I'm being honest, to even say a rough Ferrari is a blessing. Even that Ferrari keys is a blessing. But yeah, from them ones, let's just see which one our favorite one is. We'll put it that way. See which Ferrari is our favorite. But yeah, man. Oh yeah. Also, big up my guy Lewis, Ferrari's newest driver. Shout out 44. That's my dog. Yeah, man. This F1 season is about to be nuts. I just know it. We got Lewis in this one, so for sure, Ferrari about to turn up. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's get right into this. See what the Rory's saying. Alright, so this is the SF90 and the 296. My fault, it was the 296. About to see which Rory, the better Rory. It's the Rory end of the day. You can't go wrong with a Rory. Alright, so let's see what this one's saying. Yeah. That's the SF90 work off. Now let's just take this moment to appreciate what Ferrari have done. Are you man seeing those two vehicles? Nah, this right here, SF90. This right here, the 296. Just off the look, which one you think is looks better from the front? Now they're both tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're both tough. Allow it.
F car show, but today I'm going to be your host. We've let Mark go run off somewhere. I'm taking care of the Ferraris. We've got two amazing hybrids to go through with you today. We've got, of course, the SF90 and the 296 GTB. I'm going to be telling you all. Alright,
if you had to pick a Ferrari, which one are you picking? This is the SF90. This is the GTB. My goodness. Ferraris go crazy, bro. Ferraris go crazy. Lamb's cool too, but you know what I'm saying? Ferrari go crazy.
About it, but I might need a little bit of expert analysis. All right, fine, Mark, come on in. You've got the jacket. We'll let you in the show. Come on,
I've got the Ferrari jacket on today.
Beautiful hybrid.
Welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
Let's officially introduce you. So, Joe presents the boxing on
BT Sport.
And you're used to interviewing people that are much taller than me.
Yeah, a little bit.
So thanks for not wearing heels today.
It's okay.
Tyson Fury's how tall?
Tyson Fury is 6'9". Usain Bolt because I do running.
Yeah.
All things fun. 1,000 brake horsepower Ferrari today.
Alright, now we got the
Fast
stats.
is definitely the name
Well,
of
we're
my
going to take
game.
you out in a 1,000 brake horsepower Ferrari today.
1,000
And
horsepower.
830 brake horsepower.
Alright, so the
we're here
SF90
today
is faster.
to see whether Ferrari's first hybrid car, the Sf90, is worth £100,000 more than the 296 GTB. Now, I asked you to do some homework on the cars.
The SF90 tough,
What
though.
is the difference
The
between these two
SF90
cars?
tough,
The price, no, there's a bit more difference in the price.
The price
so
is
we've got,
one, yeah.
yeah, 1,000 horsepower.
Yep.
830.
I just said that. Yeah.
Okay,
What
fine.
else?
Brake horsepower. Four-wheel drive. Very
Four-wheel
important.
drive.
If you even want it, four-wheel drive on your Ferrari.
And what's good about four-wheel drive?
It helps in
Good
the
fast
balancing of the
acceleration.
driving.
Helps in the rain.
Woo!
Helps in the
That
rain.
too.
And we get a lot of rain in the UK. So potentially a better car for all year round. But I've heard that the 296 is more fun than the four-wheel drive SF90. Given that this is a lot cheaper, it's going to be really interesting to see which one we prefer driving. So, shall we jump in the cars?
Oh, absolutely.
Get
let's
in the
do it.
whip
We'll see you
ski.
soon.
Get in the whip ski. Look at the 296 fresh though. Like it looks good. But that SF90 different. Oh man.
I made over 6 figures.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I think I'm seriously like leaning more towards the SF90. The 296 tough though, but that SF90, sheesh.
So, we're starting off in the
SF90.
Stradale Assetto Fiorano pack. So this one has less weight and costs more money and has more carbon fibre on.
Nice.
And more importantly, when you order this Assetto Fiorano pack, it doesn't have a lift. So if you're going over bumps or steep driveways, you can't actually lift the front of the car.
Okay.
So it's predominantly for people who want to take the car.
Tell me this, oh my days. I think this is love at first sight, you know. That is F90. Tough gang. Hey, I imagine this one. This Ferrari SF90, but either in, hear me out, a dark grey, like where it's red, put it on a dark grey. Or we might take it and flip it to a, we'll say, a dark blue. Maybe put a dark blue or a blood red, like a heavy red. Like you see that Ferrari red? I'm talking a little bit deeper red. Well, it's not like it's closer to, okay, not closer. Now like closer to maroon, but like not maroon, still red. I'm talking a heavy, thick red. Tell me tell me those don't go crazy. Oh my days.
This track
Serious.
and don't have to worry about driving around London.
That's just because of the options you have on it.
Yeah. So this is the daddy with 1,000 brake horsepower.
Hey yo.
Woohoo! Feel that.
SF90.
Oh!
Whoa!
Yo, tell me that don't look like a spaceship. Hey. Rory Solo had to squat. You know, get in that one. You know, you don't just get into a Ferrari. You know, oh, that spaceship. Nah, I'm glazing. I'm glazing, but it's okay because it's Ferrari, nigga. It's Ferrari. I'm glazing, but it's Ferrari, so it's allowed.
It's not bad, right? Not bad. Let me ask you a question. Looks-wise, which one do you prefer?
I think being a lady, I quite like the compactness of the 296. I think it's petite and sexy, but I think if you're a man, you probably want this big flagship car, the bigger one. It's got a more manly Ferrari appeal, but I think as a girl, if I was gonna go for one, I'd probably choose the other.
You saying the 296 is a girl's car?
Well, I'm not saying it's a girl's car. It's just got a slightly softer appeal. It's slightly smaller,
So you think
slightly
if-
sleeker.
Yo, imagine being this man right here on the casual day walking your dog, and then you see two Ferraris. Maybe they're used to it, but where I'm from, Rory's seen a Rari, yeah. Sheesh. A Rari would be crazy. Like, damn, I've only ever seen, okay, I think I've seen Ferraris before, but the only ones like I can remember off the top of my head was when we was in Miami. I seen aroma, like with my eyes. It was driving though, but oh my days, that feeling, that like wow, the dream car, wow. It's like wow. I can't explain the feeling. It's like wow, like one day, man. The feeling is like one day. It's one day.
You can afford it. You think most men would like to go for this because it's the flagship?
Yeah, it's the flagship. It's like their car of the decade, right? So I think
You can't
most.
say with either car that they're not beautiful, right?
Oh, they're both stunning, of course. I just think for myself, if I was to choose one, what you get for your money from the other
Look at
one,
that.
plus
Look
it
at that.
being slightly more. If I was to choose one, what you get for your money from the other one.
Look at the Nyasha on the Sf90. My goodness, that's a real energy. That's a real. Even look at the lights. Now I'm glazing. Of course I'm glazing. It's a Ferrari. Are you dumb? Pulling up in a Ferrari? Are you confused? We have to glaze, bro.
Plus it being a slightly more like baby Ferrari, sleeker little compact. I like the way the front goes down as well.
If you didn't know the difference between the two, you could tell which one was which from behind.
Yeah.
You could?
Yes.
Okay. Because a lot of people have said that they both look very similar from the back.
They're confused. There's a
I mean,
difference.
it's a lovely car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It just cruises.
And how's the braking? How's the torque?
The torque, here we go. So because you've got that electric motor, you just get the instant power when you put your foot down. But what amazes me about this is just how comfortable it is and how easy it is to cruise. It's just so comfortable. I mean, if you were going to go across down...
Hey, yo, Ferrari. Hey, let me test drive some whips. You know what I'm saying? Shout your boy. Shout your boy. I'm saying just to make sure, just for the, you know, for the feel, for the experience, you know, just to understand what it's like to, you know, be behind the wheel of a Ferrari. Shout your boy, Rory. Shout your boy. Hey.
The south of France, wouldn't mind taking this, would you?
No, definitely not.
If you
Not
jack
no.
an autobahn, you could get up to 200 miles an hour quite easily.
Easily.
So Brad, who
200
owns the
miles.
296, takes his car regularly to the racetrack, and he gets up to 190 on the straights.
Wow.
190 on the straight.
Wow. Okay, so don't put me on the racetrack with Brad,
I think
please.
we're going to put you in another video.
Don't tell my mother.
We're going to put you in another video on a racetrack with Brad in the 296.
I have to hide my mum from all my social pages.
And we're going to film it. Yeah. Well, with these
Rory's
cars,
go
they only really
crazy.
sound loud when you get them over about 5,000 RPM.
Right.
And by 5,000 RPM, you're doing about 120 miles an hour.
Okay,
I mean, the acceleration is ridiculous. Look at this.
let's have a go. Woohoo!
Sheesh.
Nice.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Wow, what a car. Okay,
Yeah.
so should we jump into the 296?
Well, I think we've got to try the electric side first, no? Because we're testing out the hybrid. Yeah, we've got to see how
so
silent it is, and
electric mode down.
for when you're coming home late at night.
Or leaving early in the morning.
When you were supposed to be back 2 hours earlier, you want to creep in quietly.
And that is the beauty of these cars. When you start them up in the morning, no noise.
Yeah.
Nah, Rory. Sheesh.
Okay. It's not silent, but
Pretty good.
it's quiet. Yeah. I mean, it's basically just like the fans, isn't it? I wouldn't say it's dead silent, but yeah, you haven't got the vroom. You ain't got the vroom.
It's nice to have the option of electric.
Yeah, of course.
When you're on a Compton, you know what I'm saying, pop it in E. Ain't trying to go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't trying to bother the neighbors. Ain't trying to wake up the kids. Pop it in E, pull up to the yard, nice and quiet. Yeah.
But the main advantage of having those three electric motors is they fill in the gaps in the torque curve. So when you need that power immediately, so when you're accelerating from zero, it gives you that power instantly. And
That's
why
that extra
the
oomph.
McLaren just couldn't
That's that
keep up
extra.
Right.
on the runway. It just was way behind because you've got the four-wheel drive as well, which also helps with the grip.
You put it in sport mode.
Yeah, it's in sport mode now.
In the wet mode.
Okay.
So we're in sport now.
We're in sport mode now. We've done the electric mode. Wow, it's fast.
Woo!
Yeah, so I think it was, I don't know what mode it was in before. Race. We got it in race now.
Okay.
Race mode. Here we go.
So how many modes you got?
We've got 4 modes. So you've got wet, sport, race, and then everything off. So we were in wet mode. Let's try race mode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ferrari.
Game.
That's a bad boy.
Is that fun
Ferrari.
Whoa, whoa, this is too fast. Too much fun. Wow. That's
Okay.
ridiculous, isn't it?
Listen to that.
Woo!
Now it's fun.
What a difference. We were in wet mode. Okay. Oh my god. And it sounds completely different in race mode.
Yeah, it's much louder.
Oh wow.
Even
What a
from the
difference.
side, that whip is
Okay,
sexy.
We need to test the 296 now, back to back,
Do it.
with this, and let's see if there's any difference.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be.
I think I'm locked on the
Or if it's
SF90.
significant
I'll be
enough for the
real.
price
I'll be so
difference.
real.
Exactly that extra £100,000. Plus, we've run out of fuel on this one, so we have to take it back anyway. If the V8 engine in this sounds a lot louder than the V6
Yeah.
in the 296.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look at the way it just shifts into electric. So nice. It's quite amazing to have the option to have the two. Right, so we're going to jump into the 296, see if it feels any different in terms of speed, see if it sounds any different, and if it rides any different.
And then we get to take one home?
That's in another video. So we are in the 296
The 296 looks
GTB.
calm though.
We're going to see if this feels faster than the SF90 or not, whether it's louder, and whether it feels much different or £100,000 different.
6-cylinder
Is it
turbo.
worth the difference to get
The difference.
the other one?
So initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts, I told you, like, from the outside, I kind of have an affinity for this. I have to say,
I won't lie. This one right here, the 296, the Nyash looks good. The whip's rear looks good. I won't lie, the rear does look good. With those lights and the way they've just, yeah, the rear does look good on the 296. I'm not gonna lie to you.
the inside as well, but these seats are special seats, right?
Yeah, so these are the Daytona seats. They're electric Daytona seats. They're an option on this car, and they're more comfortable than the carbon back seats on the other SF90.
So obviously this has options on it, but I do like this interior. It is nice.
Yeah, the interior looks really lovely. The SF90 that we had, all black, a little bit bland, and the carbon back seats are a little bit hard. These ones are much more comfortable.
I mean, it definitely feels like a smaller, lighter car. You can feel how much lighter it is, can't you? Even as a passenger.
Yeah, it definitely feels more nimble, lighter. Yeah, it's very much.
Man, that's a Ferrari regardless.
Much
That's
more
a
compact.
Ferrari
Does it feel
regardless.
slower?
No, it doesn't feel slower. Definitely not.
No, it doesn't feel slower.
Ooh.
No. Wow.
I think.
Wow. Do you know what? I don't think it sounds quieter either.
No.
Now, just remember,
I love the sound of that.
Brad takes this onto the track a lot, so it's really been run in and driven hard. Could mean that it's slightly louder than the SF90. Sounds
I mean,
great,
it sounds
doesn't it?
amazing, yeah. The V6, it actually sounds great.
So Ferrari first brought out a mid-engine car in 1961 with the 246, and the 246 was a 2.4
Scuderia
V6,
Ferrari.
and this is the first time they
Ferrari.
put a V6 in a Ferrari for a very long time.
Right.
Cars used to run V8, so
Or
the
V8.
last mid-engine car they had was the F8 Tributo, which was a V8 twin turbo. Before that was the 488 V8 twin turbo. So this is really moving away, not only in styling and also having the hybrid, but putting a V6 instead of a V8 engine into the car. So this has different modes you can drive in. You can either drive
already
in
ready
hybrid,
the sun hit
which
though.
uses the electric up to 80 miles an hour, or you can drive in performance, which uses the petrol only, or you can go into EV mode, which puts it into electric only until it runs out of electric power. Yeah. Sounds really good. I mean, you don't need anything faster than this, do you?
Which feels more fun to drive so far?
I mean, that you can definitely feel the lack of the four-wheel drive. The four-wheel drive gives you a lot more confidence. So I think you'd have to be a better driver to drive this one harder, because you just don't have that extra confidence of the four-wheel.
Bruh, give me that SF90 quickly, please. Hello. No. The 296 cool though, but that SF90 gangsta. That SF90 gangsta. Like, word. That SF90 gangsta.
Drive.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more fun, yeah.
You think this is more fun than the 296?
More fun, more twitching. Twitching means...
Hey, don't be fooled. In the SF90 or those four-wheel drive, if you want, you can, know what I'm saying, cut it off, make it two-wheel drive, or take off the control and really go crazy. But taking like traction control completely off, yeah, with a whip that's 1,000 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower, it's crazy. But that option is there though, so I know that SF90 goes crazy. I just know it goes crazy.
Fun,
yeah.
Yes. When you don't know what the car's going to do next.
And the sound on this particular one is amazing.
I definitely think there's something to do with the fact that this has been driven very hard on racetracks, and that makes it sound a lot better. I mean, yeah, wow. It's just fast enough, isn't it?
Yes.
It's fast enough, it's loud enough, it looks beautiful.
It feels comfortable, really comfortable.
Yeah, these seats are much
these
better.
Daytona seats.
Yeah, much better. You're not nervous, are you?
No, I'm loving it. I trust you, I trust you. No, it feels great.
Never dear life.
No,
This is ridiculous, this car.
I like speed.
The way that
The
the
Nyash is so
engine
fresh.
uses both the electric power and the petrol is just...
Yeah, okay, yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so if you cut it like in the SF90, if you take it here, like I think I know you've got a lot more, like it's like you can drift and stuff, but it's controlled, like the car kind of controls and distributes the power and stuff. But when you take them out right here, yeah, you're playing with it, playing with your life, actually playing with it. But for them and that really whip, like really do that, he's about to have a time.
Because you just don't get any gaps in the power delivery. You know, you've got that power all the time. It's amazing.
And
What
it
a
just
car.
does it for you, switches when it needs to.
What a car. I actually think I prefer the look of this one as well. I do. I think it looks cuter.
It's cuter.
Yeah, it looks a bit cuter. The other one's very angular and very aggressive.
Yes,
This
Yeah,
one
agreed.
is a little bit more
Feminine,
curvy,
sexy.
a bit more sexy.
Yeah.
I do think it looks sexier. Noise.
And this car's a...
That noise! Who cares about hybrid? That noise is unbelievable. No?
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing such a beautiful sounding engine. Oh, it's lovely. Should we jump out and kind of try and summarize?
Yes,
Yes?
let's compare the two.
We've done enough driving, haven't we?
In a Ferrari, never. But
Facts. Ferrari never.
Out. Give our conclusions.
Oh my gosh. Nah, but that Ferrari, hey. But you lot seen both of them. Which one are you feeling more? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm leaning towards the SF90. The SF90 tough, but the 296 tough too though. Like the 296 tough too though. But I feel like in this video, they didn't get to fully like show like the functions of the vehicles. But I know for a fact that SF90, hey, do not play with that whip. It is not one of them. It is not one of them.
So we've been out driving both of these cars. Don't forget, if you want to buy one of these cars and you live in the UK, you can go to Magnitude Finance, click onto the link, you can get your monthly repayments within 60 seconds. Call the team. I use Magnitude Finance. I used them to finance my Alfa Romeo and they were fantastic. Now let's get down to the important question. Which one do we prefer? Let me ask you first of all, did you notice any difference in the speed between the two?
No, I mean, they're both phenomenally fast. What are you, 2.5 to 2.9, 0 to 60?
Very good,
I mean,
yes.
they're both fast, they're both powerful.
I think I look a bit shorter on this bit. I think I'm going to stand here.
Okay, got the
There you go, that's better. Okay. So you didn't notice any real difference in the speed, even though that's 1,000 brake horsepower?
I mean,
no.
We know this is slightly faster, but it is...
On the road,
minimal,
no real difference.
Minimal.
In terms of looks?
I mean, I stick to what I said earlier. As a lady, I think I like this.
Alright, looks wise, SF from the front, SF90 goes crazy. From the back, the 296 goes crazy. Overall, y'all know how I feel.
More feminine approach of the 296. But I do think a lot of manly men might still prefer the ruggedness.
Manly men, what am I?
What do you prefer?
What's Brad? Brad's a manly man.
I like how compact the 296 is. I just think it's sexier. But
I actually think this
choice.
looks more angular, more aggressive. I think this looks sexier. Yeah, I definitely think this looks sexier.
And the headlights, the difference in the shape.
If I dare say, I think the 296 looks a little bit more modern as well.
The tapering at the front.
I like the design. I think both of them look incredible. So we can't tell the difference between the speed. The interior, I think, was nicer on the 296 with the Daytona seats. And I think the noise...
Well, the V6 here, we have decided it has been driven around the track, but it sounded beautiful, right?
It sounded really good.
It sounded amazing.
It sounded good. So it doesn't matter if this sounds better once it's been driven around the track. This sounds good enough. So basically, we're giving 3 points to this.
So we're basically saying, if you want a little bit more power and all of that, go for this. But what's the point, really, when you can get this for 100 grand or so less?
There you go. 296, 100 grand cheaper and potentially a better car. Where are we going to see you next on TV?
Ooh, next week we have a big fight night for BT Sport.
This is coming out on Friday the 7th.
Okay, yeah, so the week after, BT Sport, and plenty of sport in the summer, and Joanne Kia TV for any social following.
Why don't we let you do the complete sign out?
All right, so thank you for watching us with these two beautiful Ferraris today, hybrids. Sign up, subscribe, follow 888MF, all that jazz. And if you want to follow me, Joanne Kia TV for my socials, and let us know in the comments, like, don't like, as long as it's about the cars and about me, and see you next time.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, cool, yeah. Hey, chat, I'm not about to lie to you, SF90, hey. Heaven is the end goal, but in this journey of life, if we happen to bump into one, truly blessed, hey. But yeah, man, that brings us to the end of another successful reaction. You lot, hey, which whip were you feeling more? Maybe not even a Rory person. Lambos do go tough though, but like if I'm going for like a low car, it has to be Rory. But the Lamb truck tough. I rate the Urus. I really rate the Urus. I rate the Urus. I feel like in the driveway, if there was like a 3 combination, SF90, Urus, and the double R Cullinan, cold. That's just the top 3 though. The list is long, but top 3, yeah. Top 3, yeah. But yeah, man, that brings us to the end of another successful reaction. It's been your boy Pat. Please comment, like, subscribe, show love. And yeah, I'll catch you lot in the next one. Love.
That boy stay up in the news. I got them coming in twos. Titties hang out of the coop. Middle finger out the roof. While away out of the zoo. Sticking, I give him a flu. Shawty keep me in the loop.